You guys, we are here. We are back at the cottage. I am so excited to have you here. We're going to sit down with mom and talk about all the cottage details she's expecting us. So let's go inside. Hello!
Hey. Hi, welcome again to Rose Cottage, a
Thank you for.
Victorian Christmas.
Aw, thank you, mom, for having us.
I'm so glad you're here.
You guys, look.
Had a couple additions since your last visit
Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Where did you get it?
at Walmart.
Oh, it's so pretty. I
That's
love
Walmart, and I
it.
was able to get my nativity cloche. I'll turn it on, but I'll turn it right off because of the music.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And that's from Walmart also.
Oh, really? So you found some really great Walmart finds. Look how
Yeah.
sweet and pretty her tree looks.
I think last time you were here, we didn't have the lights on because it was during the day, but everything just looks so much more magical.
It really does. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So if this is your first time watching this video, I'll just do a quick little look-see around the cottage. This is Mom's, as I like to call it, she shed Rose Cottage. Mom, what's the size of the cottage?
It is 8 by 12, and it started out as a she shed. It was initially going to be, Dad thought it was going to be my potting shed. I had some other ideas. I just felt like it was too much just for a potting shed, and I wanted, a little getaway place, and and I had been saving up a lot of the pieces that were in here in the spring video. I'd been saving those items up for years, not having any place to put them. So when he built this, and again, a shout out, I have to take the opportunity to do a shout out to your father and your cousin Scotty, because this wouldn't have happened without them. And a special thanks, if I can get this out without crying, to all the viewers and subscribers and everybody that's made such wonderful comments. It was just a place for meditation and reading and listening to music, and had no idea that it was going to be a special place for everybody. And I really appreciate that, and I'm thankful for that, and for everybody that's been viewing.
I know.
And for
I was blown away by
my
it.
daughter, for making it.
I know. I was blown away by it. I couldn't believe it. But you've poured your heart and soul into this. And I know a lot of people have questions about things. I had a sweet viewer ask about the chandelier, which I did link for her. I can also try and link it down below in case any of you are interested in that. When you first started the shed, Mom, I'm going to try and insert a picture here of what it looked like originally. So, the first thing was, did you have to insulate it?
So it was basic, bare bones, just wooden with the supports.
Right.
So within the supports, it's insulated and electrical. Electrical was added first. We had it done in phases. So, of course, me being as OCD as I am, and the guys doing it, we had it phases. It was electrical and the insulation, and then the wallboard. And once they got the wallboard up, I was able to design what finishes are on the walls. So I wanted a statement wall, which is that brick there. So that's faux brick paneling.
Okay, so
it's
let's...
not real brick. This is from Home Depot. So this was red, and it was red brick, and we whitewashed it, painted it white.
And
so
what color did you use?
Wall.
What white
the
is
extra
this?
White.
Extra white, is that Sherwin-Williams?
Sherwin-Williams. So that's Sherwin-Williams extra white. And I love wainscoting, so I wanted wainscoting and also wanted chiplap. So we did the wainscoting all the way around this one side because I wanted to break up the paint color as well. So we did the wainscoting, and that came in sections. Instead of, you can buy the taller wainscoting and cut it, or you can buy the kits, and it comes with the molding as well. So we got that because it was the height that I needed for the size of the shed.
And what
And
what
then
paint color is this?
this is Aleutian Blue. It's one of my favorites. It's
Aleutian blue.
Aleutian Blue.
Is
And
that
you can-
Sherwin-Williams?
It's Sherwin-Williams, but you can also get it in Benjamin Moore.
Okay.
So Benjamin Moore has it. This one is Sherwin-Williams. But that's one of my favorite colors, is that Aleutian Blue. It's kind of a blue-gray. And then I painted the clouds.
Now, how did you paint the clouds?
Used
Was that freehand or?
It was freehand. Your father still cannot believe that, but it was freehand with a sponge. I cut a sponge, one of those craft sponges, a big craft sponge, and I cut it in half so I could get the texture that I wanted. And that's the extra white paint that I just freehanded clouds. And the goal is the growth, and the goal moving forward is the below. This is going to be a garden, but I want to paint real flowers and have a 3D effect, and or it will be a beach scene. Can't decide which, because I love Charleston, Savannah. That's kind of where the color scheme came from originally, especially when we first put everything together before the Christmas decor. Was from Charleston, Savannah, St. Augustine.
Yeah, you guys know this. I think it's important to point out that all of this takes time. This has been years, really in the making.
Years in the making, years in the planning.
Right.
It took just a couple of months for it to come to completion once they got started. Like I said, I've been saving things for a long time. And then some pieces are new and bought, like the artwork on the wall here. That's from Hobby Lobby. And
right.
A lot of this is from Hobby Lobby, and some of it is from Michael's.
And what about, so for the cottage, you knew that because you were going to have decor in here and you wanted to hang out in here, you knew it was going to have AC, heat and AC, right?
Right.
Okay.
And this is an AC unit that provides heat and air conditioning. See, right now I've got it set at 62 and it's really comfortable in here.
Right.
And it's cold outside. It's in the 30s outside. But knock on wood, because they did such a good job with the insulation, and the ceiling is insulated as well. So that was...
Oh, the ceiling is insulated as well?
Yes. Wait, I jumped. From the AC, we had to decide where to put it, where to cut the hole. I didn't want another window and then it sitting in the window and taking half the window. So we decided on this wall here. It's not right when you walk in the door, but I didn't want to interfere with that statement wall. And then I
love
wanted
that
this
statement
to
wall.
look like this. So we put it here, heat and air. And the fireplace also provides heat.
Look how gorgeous that looks, you guys.
And that was also the reason for that wall, is the intention of putting the fireplace there.
I think a lot of the comments where there's no bathroom.
Yeah.
And I think that you guys have, or kitchen, but that's part of why the cottage is so appealing, right? Is because the main house is literally steps away, so you can go there to use the bathroom or whatever. But this is more or less, this is just like a place, like a retreat. I mean, it's great to decorate and have fun doing all those things, but you also come out here and look at your magazines, you read your books.
The thought was, or it's been mentioned to put a TV over the fireplace, but I don't want that. I have a TV in the house or a bedroom, and I have... Oh, so we were back to here. There are outlets back. There are outlets here too for USB. So I can.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So we got an outlet with the USB chargers. so I can come out here with my laptop, or my phone,
Right.
computer, and
You can listen to music.
so yeah. And then so I wanted more of the blue as well. So we ended the the wainscoting there, so I'd have this blue wall to tie in with this. And then for the ceiling, the thought was the ceiling's insulated as well. And we were thinking of I was thinking of a tin ceiling,
Uh-huh.
the farmhouse look, but I thought it might be a little too cold, so we went with the shiplap.
Well, I think the
And this
shiplap looks
tree
beautiful in here.
is my Victorian tree, which is kind of how it started the theme of the whole cottage as well, and the decor for Christmas. And this was always in our bedroom, because we have the traditional colors, downstairs in the living room.
And I just think it's absolutely gorgeous and
And
stunning.
these ornaments, some of them, most of them are really old. As you know, that you saw this one.
Yes.
Tracy and her sister painted in 1979. We would walk along the beach in Charleston and collect these sand dollars. And this is watercolor.
Y'all didn't know stuff could survive that long, did you?
Not watercolor.
Oh, and I love your lace curtains. Where did you pick these up at?
These I ordered from Amazon, and they have roses on them. So the idea of the name came, well, partly from my name, but that was not the main idea. My business is a Victorian Rose shop, and I have a book that is written by Mary Stewart, who's my favorite author. I've been reading her since college.
A long time.
And she writes, Gothic romance novels. And one of her latest ones was The Rose Cottage, and it was from my sister. So my sister sent me the book, and I want to bring that out here. That'll be next. And it's called The Rose Cottage. And with the pinks and the blues, and with my business name, that's kind of how that evolved.
And look how beautiful everything looks. Now, is this battery operated or?
No, that's electric.
That's electric.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to turn it. See?
Go ahead. You going to turn it off? Ta-da!
Look how pretty and magical it is in here without the lights, too. I love it. But the panel, the electrical panel is back here behind this picture. So we have magnets on the back of the picture, because I didn't want that door.
Right. That's like an eyesore.
Yes. So we put magnets on the back of this picture, and the picture is the perfect size, and it fits over.
Look over here, you guys.
The master panel, so you can't even tell it's there.
Look how beautiful it is.
Real master panel for the electricity. And so everything is connected to that, and it's connected to the house.
So they had to dig out like a trench from the house to here?
Yeah. So that was done first, the electrical. And the wiring was put through all the support beams through the wall. And I got to choose how many outlets I wanted and where. That was what was so cool.
And how did you make that choice, that decision?
Kind of based on where I knew things were going to go, because the fireplace I knew was going to take up most of the wall, but we have 2 outlets over there to the side. I knew this was going to go here, so I wanted enough outlets to be able to put lamps in, music, and then this is the main sitting area, so that's why we put the outlets there for computers, laptops, and that sort of thing, and then an outlet on this wall for anything here. Now, the next project, this door looks so much better since I completely painted it. But this is the original door, so you can tell that this is a shed door. But the next project is going to be, we're replacing the door. And that's it's been my goal for a while, but that'll probably be spring. So what I'd like to get is a door that has the panels, kind of like a French door.
Right.
But we're only going to get one. To save room. So we're going to have a French door here, which will provide a lot more light. And then I will gain 2 feet. And then the 2 feet I gain will be on this side. And then that'll be my library.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
So,
I cannot
because right
wait.
now my books are in a bin there. And I'm bringing more books out here as time goes on.
Mom loves to read. Well,
so that this 2 feet here will be the library.
Well, the seating, who came up with the idea to...
The bench was there. So
when you bought the shed, it was already there?
The bench was there. I didn't see the shed. Your father bought it for me for a surprise.
I don't know if you guys remember that, but he went to buy his, and he looked over and this shed was sitting there.
Poor little thing.
Right. And then they explained that this was a repo. And he bought it for Mom.
And they were going to take the bench out, remove the bench, but I wanted the bench. I mean, that's the perfect, I think, area and place for it.
Right, it really is, because you have all this seating.
So what your dad and Scotty did was they actually removed the bench and made it so that it's movable. So that works out well too, because I can actually lift the bench up and or, remove it later, but it'll always stay there. Excuse me. And then I have the bins underneath for storage.
Oh my gosh, you guys. So now you know.
And then I have this area here that's supposedly dedicated. This empty space is for yoga.
Right here. This
My
is
little
where
mini
Mom's
yoga
talking
studio.
about. Is this not fantastic? What about the flooring?
That's a good question too. Forgot about. So that was last. So we had everything in, and your dad and your brother put in the flooring. I had the flooring picked out as well. It's a laminate, and it's from Lowe's, and it's a laminate flooring, and it withstands water. It's meant for like bathrooms and high wet areas, so it worked out perfectly to be out here.
Yes, that's perfect.
But we've got everything's temperature controlled, and we even sprayed the walls before they put up all the paneling and everything for bug control.
Just like you would your house. Yeah. And I was telling them, everybody's curious about if you change it up for the holidays, for the, the seasons. I told them, that you leave it like a winter theme throughout winter. Do you have any plans for it for spring?
Well, Valentine's Day is coming up. So being that that's in February and we'll probably have snow, I will remove, the Santa and a lot of the Christmas decor, and then leave up some of the winter decor, but add Valentine's, and then turn it into like a winter wonderland, and then move into spring, which will be back to the regular decor.
Oh my gosh, that'll be gorgeous.
And then hopefully by then we'll have the door, be able to do the door and finish the deck. And what I want to add on to the deck as well.
Yes. I love all these future plans. Yes.
I shouldn't say that.
Now, this is not, I think I know y'all, I know it will happen, but like we were saying before, all of this takes time.
It does.
It takes time and thought. And then, you're planning out all these things, and then, stuff in life is happening too. And so, but what are the future plans exactly for the cottage? What would you like to see happen?
Okay, so future plans for the cottage first is replacing the door and getting my French door so I can have more light in here and get my library. And then next we'll be finishing off the deck. Before, when you first videoed this, there was no deck out there.
Right.
Now we've got a deck, and it's basically not landscape timber, but pallets. So it's
pallets.
We've repurposed pallets because they have the support there. They were the perfect height needed.
Right.
And we just repurposed pallets. So that's the deck. And then we'll be adding on, the roof is a black tin roof.
Okay.
So then we'll be adding an overhang down over the deck. So that's going to be.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting.
That's what I've been begging for. And then winter came. So I can't complain though, but we'll be adding an overhang, and then I'll be able to sit out there and watch the squirrels and the birds, even if it rains. And when I come in here when it's raining and the tin roof and you can hear the rain on the roof.
Oh gosh, there's nothing like that.
So I can't wait to be able to sit on the deck. And then I have another idea. Oh, the deck's going to be a wraparound deck, so it'll go around the front and then it'll go around the side here. Because out this window I can see my memory garden, and we'll be, building that up. And then there's a little bridge at the end of the deck that will go to the back of the cottage, and then back there will be the fairy garden.
A fairy garden,
Yeah,
you guys.
so that's the future plans. What I would like to do, and I probably shouldn't say in case it doesn't come to fruition, so you guys will have to help me with that. But with the deck being out this way and around the side where it wraps around right there in the corner,
right,
I would love to have a little gazebo, because I've always wanted a gazebo too.
Oh my gosh, that would be so beautiful. Oh my, I can
so.
just picture it now.
Yeah.
And Dad said something about y'all were thinking about painting the outside of the cottage.
Yep, the outside will be like a sage green.
Oh, that'll be so pretty.
And then the trim will either be white or a darker green. But I wanted to fit in with nature. And that's where I got a lot of the inspiration for the decor is from nature.
So you guys will have to let Mom know what you think in the comments down below about the future plans for the cottage. And as always, we thank you so much for tuning in. And if you have any other questions that maybe we didn't think of or that you would like for us to answer, do not hesitate to put them down in the comments below. Mom and Dad are always checking the comments.
Mm-hmm. Especially your father.
Yeah,
and he's texting me at work. And if anybody has any suggestions or ideas, as well, it would be great to hear those too.
Yeah, we're always open to that.
But I'm sure there's a lot of people that have been saving things that they see that they love, and it doesn't fit their home decor. Like, what am I going to do with this?
Right.
So keep up with that, because you just need to get a cottage.
That's what I was thinking too.
A she shed.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I put like a lot of stuff, my stuff in like my crafting room, because it's my personal space.
But exactly. But I would highly recommend, if you purchase a she shed, to make sure that you go through those phases first with the electrical, and then the insulation, and then the wall board. The design is the last phase, and then move in. I had move in on my list with exclamation points. I could not wait for that, but you have to be patient, because if it's not done from the ground up correctly, then you'll have issues. And this stuff is too valuable to me, and my books and things like that are too valuable to let anything happen to them.
Right, and you don't want anything to happen.
Right.
Oh, well, thank you, Mom.
But hopefully, if I can get my little addition on the back in the fairy garden, I can have a little kitchen.
I know. I keep telling her, I'm like, hopefully I'll get monetized soon, and then we can pour money back into the cottage. But seriously, you guys, we love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, we will see you in the next video.
And have a very, very Merry Christmas.